Good morning. Parents, please find your seats and silence your phones as students enter the quad. Students, you may be seated. Good morning. I'm Isabel Holcraft. We would like to welcome the governing board members, cabinet members, and Superintendent Dr. Singh. When I first started here at Potter, I was astounded by everything. The classes, Bowers, the gym, the schedule. It was all so new to me. Over the years, I'm sure as everyone else, have changed. I don't look the same, nor do I act the same. However, I'm still so inspired by this place and everyone in it. Around this time last year, I was probably sleeping or hoping that someday something in this world would go back to normal. I now realize that there is no normal. Each day is unique. Although we didn't get some of the opportunities as classes years before us, we get this. We get to be here safely with the people that we love. And to the 8th grade promoting students, including myself, I'm so proud of each and every one of us.
Good morning, parents, families, friends, and teachers, and welcome to Promotion. I'm AJ Weishar, and I'm just a tad bit of a nerd. I'm really into math and science and everything else like that because that's where all the cool kids are. My idea of dressing up is wearing pants instead of shorts. Yeah, I talk way too much. Every teacher I've had will definitely agree. That's not always to my detriment, though. I'm good at making people laugh, and I've always had an affinity for public speaking. I've had a wonderful time at this school despite the existence of the year 2020. Putting all the jokes aside, though, I'm really happy to be graduating from the same school that my dad went to as a kid. I'm nervous and excited and really feeling everything about high school, but in a good way, you know? Enough about me, let's hand it back to Isabella.
Please welcome Cesar Villa, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand and face the flag. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please welcome Aiden Rice, Potter Junior High School, 8th grade.
Hello, Potter students, staff, and families. I am Aiden Rice, and we are here to celebrate an interesting school year and to also welcome a brand new one. I know that the past year and a half has been hard for everyone, especially because we've had to adjust to huge changes, but we have all persevered through it, and we are happy to introduce a hopefully more normal school year in 2 months. This year has been filled with many different emotions, and including some great ones, there were also some rough ones. During virtual school, many students, including me, were having a hard time working to the fullest of our abilities because we had no in-person interaction. This was frustrating, and I am more than happy to finally be back and to call that the past. Despite the hard times, there were also some interesting and fun moments. For example, when we had to learn dance routines on Zoom or film ourselves doing jumping jacks for PE. Through highs and lows, we have experienced the most crazy events, and though it may not have felt like it, this past year we have learned and grown so much. From virtual school to hybrid and now fully in person, we have stayed strong and worked our hardest, and I hope we were all able to find a source of light and happiness through all of it. I know high school sounds like a scary and a huge step that you're not ready for, but if we all find people who make us want to come to school every day, then going into high school can be exciting and also a chance for a new start. There is no doubt that there are going to be some tough moments, but overall, high school is a new chapter that gives us a chance to be who we always hoped to. My advice to you is to step out of your box and try things you never even dreamed of, even if you hate it. Try out for 5 different sports or sign up for multiple clubs because you might end up finding your interests and passions. We only have 4 years there, so let's make the most of it. This year has been so crazy, and we should not only thank ourselves for not giving up, but also our parents and staff who have tried to make this whole experience a little better for us. Thank you to all the teachers who found ways to make school engaging and fun again. And because of you, I was motivated to come to school with a positive mindset. Without the hard work that the teachers put into us going back to school, we might not be able to be here to celebrate this day. This will definitely be a year we will never forget, and I hope you all have a great and safe summer. Thank you.
Thank you, Aiden Rice, for that beautiful speech. Now, can we please welcome Elizabeth Clark, Potter Junior High School, 8th grade.
Hello, Potter students and family. My name is Elizabeth Clark, and I decided to volunteer for this speech because I wanted to contribute something to this school before I leave. To me, these past years at Potter had been a roller coaster of emotions and events. When I first got here 2 years ago, fresh from elementary school, I was totally nervous and curious about what middle school would be like. Would I fit in? Would all my friends change? What would the new teachers be like? Well, now things are circling back. I'm totally nervous and curious about what high school would be like. Will I remember the things I've learned? I'm nervous that I'm going to be at the bottom of the food chain. During my 7th grade year, I was so happy I moved on from elementary school, but now I find myself recalling my adventures these past 2 years. I've had plenty of experiences in 7th grade on how I proved myself wrong, on my worries and anxiety about trying new things. As an example, for my elective in 7th grade, I was a TA for the counselor's office. I played it safe and chose a good elective, but I wasn't enjoying it as much as I wanted to. I found out there were other TA openings and I wanted to try something new. I found out there was an opening for a TA in special education. I tried it out and I instantly knew that this made me happy. I enjoyed helping my classmates and I enjoyed seeing them improve and learn, and in the process, I made friends with them. The first part of 7th grade was a little rocky for me, but then I started to become more confident and I make new friends. I was even ready to try out for the basketball team. And then the pandemic hit. I remember the day school shut down and everyone said quarantine will only last 2 weeks. And it lasted a year. Everything I worked on in 7th grade kind of reversed. Everyone was out locked down at home and I didn't know what to do with myself. Nobody knew how to handle the pandemic, so my family planted a garden. We got extra chickens. We slowed down a bit. We watched Marvel movie marathons. The pandemic really changed up my routine, and I believe we all became a smudge a bit antisocial. And even though we were all isolating, we were all going through the same thing together. Summer came and passed, and then I found out we wouldn't be going back to school in person. I was really, really disappointed. I was finally ready to actually see my fellow classmates again. I missed them and I missed socializing. I don't miss that anymore. One silver lining is that the mask kind of helped conceal my braces this year. I was blown away by how normal online classes became in a span of a couple weeks. My teachers have been really patient with all of us. They deserve a great summer too. Now this year has been passed and we're promoting. Here we are and have gone through a pandemic in middle school. All of us has proven we can do hard things, so let's enjoy this summer before we start some of the hardest years in our lives. Good luck and congratulations.
Please welcome Lene Espitia, Fallbrook Virtual Academy, 8th grade.
Welcome family, teachers, friends, and classmates. Thank you to Potter Junior High for including Fallbrook Virtual Academy in promotion this year. We're excited to see you all here. My name is Lene Espitia, and I am super excited and delighted to be here. Since I was young, education has always been important to me. I have always strived to earn A's in all of my classes, and if I had anything less than that, I did anything in my power to bump it back up. I know that I could always grow and get better at things with practice and patience. Everyone can agree that these years have been very tough, from COVID restrictions to virtual school to people losing jobs to thousands of loved family members dying all around the globe. If there's one thing I have learned during these times is to keep on going, to persevere. I think that this is very important because we have to keep moving forward even when times are tough, especially in school. Although this year has been tough, I also feel like it has helped me improve in many areas in my life. I've discovered a few more hobbies, and I've learned to be a lot more grateful of the things I have. I am pretty sure that many of us can agree that this school year has been very different from most years. I would have never thought that I would be doing school from home, but here we are. I think that this was a great experience for me. I got to meet new wonderful people from different grades and many great teachers and administrators. When I first joined Fallbrook Virtual Academy, I was very nervous because it was something new for me. Doing school from home was not something that I would have thought of doing since I am a visual learner. But on my first day, I joined the meet and I wasn't nervous anymore. I felt welcomed, and in all, I would never forget this experience and the memories that came with it. I still can't believe that this is my last day of middle school. I also cannot believe that I'm not only moving to new school, but I'm also moving into a new district. I could spend all day talking about the memories I had in middle school and elementary school. I want to end by saying thank you to my family, all of my teachers, administrators, and staff that helped me have a great time at Fallbrook Union Elementary School District. I will definitely remember these memories forever. Thank you.
Thank you, Lene Espitia. Next, please welcome Dr. Powers, Potter Junior High School's principal.
We are very proud of our students, and as Lizzie kind of said, they volunteered to do the speeches, so we're very excited that they were able to do that for us. So congratulations, students, and we're very proud of you. Well, good. Yeah, they deserve it. Well, we want to welcome everyone to our 8th grade program and our promotion ceremony. My name is Dr. Powers, and I've had the great privilege of being the principal of these amazing students this past year, and what a year it has been. During these difficult and challenging times, we know that you will accomplish great things. We are so proud of you, and each of you deserve nothing but the best. As your principal, I challenge you on a few things. To be responsible enough to fix the little things that seem to interfere from being the best that you can be. To be respectful enough to always say thank you, and I appreciate that. And always be ready to take on any challenge and obstacles that you will face and prove to be the brave way as you have been taught. To all of our parents and our 8th grade students, words cannot express my deepest appreciation and gratitude for your commitment this year. Your support for this year has been immeasurable. I believe that what sets Potter apart from all schools is this active involvement and intense care that you have invested in your students. 8th graders, I want to thank you for being a part of my life over the past 2 years. I cannot thank you enough for being a part of this journey, and you have brought something very special in my life, and you are all definitely worth every minute that we have spent with you. Students, you will be missed, and we are so excited to see what the future holds for you. We'll be watching you and supporting you all the way. Congratulations, class 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Powers. Next, please welcome Miss Pleat, Fallbrook Virtual Academy's principal, and Miss DeLeon, Fallbrook Homeschool Academy's principal.
Good morning, governing board members, cabinet, Dr. Singh, staff, students, and parents. On behalf of the Fallbrook Virtual Academy and the Fallbrook Homeschool Academy, Mrs. Pleat and I would like to thank the administration, staff, and students at Potter Junior High for including our students in today's promotion ceremony. 8th grade promotion is a special milestone for students, and we are so thankful to be here today to celebrate the FVA and FHA students that are in attendance. While we do not have all of our students here today, we would like to share how proud we are of the accomplishments of all of our students and wish them the best as they move on to the next chapter in their educational journey.
As Mrs. De Leon and I were talking about our year with the FVA and FHA students, we decided this excerpt from Steven Spielberg's speech was the perfect advice we wanted to pass along to you. When you have a dream, it doesn't come at you screaming in your face. This is who you are. This is who you must be for the rest of your life. Sometimes a dream almost whispers. And I've always said to my kids, the hardest thing to listen to, your instincts, your human personal intuition, always whispers. It never shouts. It's very hard to hear. So you have to, every day of your lives, be ready to hear what whispers in your ear. It very rarely shouts. And if you can listen to the whisper, and if it makes your heart smile, and it's something you think you want to do for the rest of your life, then that is what you're going to do for the rest of your life, and we will benefit from everything you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Pleat and Ms. DeLeon. Now please welcome Mr. Beato and Ms. Medrano, our school counselors.
Thank you, Isabella. First of all, good morning, buenos dias, and of course, aloha. On behalf of the counseling department, Ms. Medrano, Mrs. Hernandez, Mrs. Confrante, and myself, Mr. Beato, we have the distinct privilege and honor to announce the Student of the Year. Last week, we acknowledged our amazing students in an award ceremony. Next, we would like to present this year's Student of the Year. 2 students were selected each year by Potter staff as examples of the best that Potter has to produce.
Nominees must have good grades and behavior. Nominees were recognized at our award ceremony last week. And the winner with us in Group B is Xavier Charlin.
Congratulations, Xavier, and thank you, Mr. Beato and Ms. Medrano. Now please welcome Mrs. Pleat, Fallbrook Virtual Academy's principal.
The staff at Fallbrook Virtual Academy would also like to recognize our 2 students of the year. Our first student is Lene Espatia. And our second student of the year is Avery Wilson.
Congratulations, Lene and Xavier. Lene and Avery, sorry. And thank you, Mrs. Pleat. Now, please welcome Mr. Hewish, one of Potter Junior High's assistant principals.
Wow. I got to tell you, this is pretty amazing. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, families, friends, for joining us today. I know it's warm out there, but definitely greatly appreciated. Our students have done a wonderful job this year, and I have the honor, the privilege of introducing them to you. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold your applause until all students have been recognized during our procession. It is, again, my pleasure to present to you Potter Junior High School's 8th grade promoting class of 2021, along with Fallbrook Virtual Academy and Fallbrook Homeschool Academy. Students in the first rows, please stand with your teachers and student readers. Teachers and student readers, please come up to the stage. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Yep. You're gonna start first. I'm starting first. Wait, who starts first? She does.
Caden Brown,
Ava Allegro,
Carlos Diaz,
Armando Banuelos,
Aran Fierro,
Delshawn Barrow Jr.,
Francisco Galvan,
Ramon Bautista,
Leila Granilo,
Ava Beavers,
Luis Juarez,
Haley Berger,
Cameron Land,
Kylie Bollinger,
Leslie Lucas,
Jack Sobolski,
Daniel Macias,
Fabian De La Torre,
Miriam Nava,
Alexa Felling,
Rodrigo Perez,
Alex Cabos,
Neve Poole,
Nico Gonzalez,
Yatsil Ramirez,
Anthony Guadarrama,
Ismael Rojas,
Hendrix Capio,
Jesus Rojas,
Brianna Lara,
Jaretzi Sanchez,
Omar Lopez Solis,
Jessica Tomas,
Juan Luis,
Sherlyn Vaca Rivera,
Fabian Milan,
Armando Velasquez,
Damian Oster,
Emmanuel Vahil,
Beja Perez,
Aide Villa,
Bishop Soto, Christiana Vegas, Way to Hunt.
Chloe McBroom.
George Bautista Gonzalez,
Jenny Cardenas,
Alejandro Betancourt,
Gabby Carlos,
Elizabeth Clark,
Xavier Charland,
Sean Dalkey,
Isabella Che,
Devin Davis,
Kaylee Diaz,
Marcos. Kai Foss,
Anne Di Valerio,
Marco Garcia,
Kaya Hawkins,
Oliver Kernick,
Isabella Holcraft,
Litzy Lopez,
Skylar Hubner,
Ulysses Lopez,
Jeremiah Jajo,
Damian Lupercio,
Megan Newman,
Mason McGow,
Tyler Nicholson,
Rachel Monroe,
Emily Orozco,
Madeline Ramirez,
Tajon Owens,
Ava Rice,
Kaylee Pete,
Aiden Rice,
Alice Powell,
Audrey Richards,
Luke Robbins,
Archie Sargent,
Olivia Schiller,
Connor Skaya,
Colton Sableski,
Tyler Tanner,
Daniel Wilson,
Grace Thompson,
Hannah Winton,
Michaela White. Oh. AJ Weishar. Michaela White. Abby Wiskowich.
Lucas Stark,
We have the.
Put it right here. Can I take off my mask? Who's gonna go first, Ms. McRonny? Me? Ariana Clark,
Kaylin Chrissy,
Jose Flores,
Diana Cruz,
Jesus Francisco Sanchez,
Getsemani Francisco,
Logan Galvan,
Natalie Guadalupe,
Jose Gaspar,
Ramona Haywood,
Jonathan Gonzalez Calderon,
Juan Ocho Barajas,
Xochitl Hernandez,
Kaylee Popoff,
Michelle Hernandez Lechuga,
Valentin Rodriguez,
Jasmine Jimenez Naranjo,
Samar Sarwari,
Jimena Leon,
Jessica Valiquez,
Avery Wilson,
I think it's the wrong list. I have it on my phone too. Berenice Arias,
Manuel Lucas Jose,
Jasmine Valderas,
Albert Martinez III,
Lene Espitia,
Diego Martinez,
Destiny Gallegos,
Kathy Mateo,
Senya Garcia,
Zoe McCombs,
Tatiana Gonzalez,
Yomar Medrano,
Jose Gonzalez,
George Mendoza,
Jonathan Mares,
Lucia Mendoza,
Laila Mares Calixto,
Cassandra Ponce,
Peter Nash,
Brooklyn Poulet,
Nevea Pender,
Angie Ramirez,
Jorge Ramirez,
Rick Ramirez Cesario,
Amaryllis Rodriguez,
Miley Ramos,
Juan Zamora Mireles,
Catherine Rendon Lopez,
Alfredo Melendez,
Alexander Welsh, Marissa Solis,
Alfredo Melendez.
Lisette Avalar,
Jonathan Cisneros Hernandez,
Emily Bautista,
Melanie Cook,
Michaela Henneman,
Clayton Kritz,
Jasmine Hernandez Tovar,
Landon Kritz,
Seth Lothringer,
Judith Doss,
Bobby Monk,
Alexandra Garcia,
Celeste Montanez,
Carly Grant,
Daniel Reynoso,
Vanessa Martinez,
Pedro Romero,
Amanda Morales,
Andrea Vargas Beltran,
Cesar Morales,
Joanna Vargas Vasquez,
Charity Nevins,
Cesar Villa,
Denise Faith Price,
Sochi Salamiwa,
Jaden Rizzo,
Eva Yan,
Adriel Rojas,
Malia Yolcom,
Shannon Renzel,
Ray Eunice,
Ian Chimke,
Emiliano Zapata,
Kiana Hart,
and Sherry Howard.
Sophia Besman, Vaughn Rink, Layla Hamith, and Kayla Servando.
Please welcome Dr. Powers, Principal of Potter Junior High School, and Dr. Iglesias, Principal of Fallbrook Union High School District.
All right, students, please stand. Dr. Iglesias, on behalf of the Fallbrook Union Elementary School District Governing Board, I proudly certify that this 8th grade class has completed the prescribed junior high school course of study and present you the class of 2021.
Dr. Powers, I gladly accept the future high school graduating class of 2025. I'll take a moment to share that this year has been a difficult year. It's been a year that I needed something special and extra to get us to this place. Tonight I'll share it with you right now. Love has propelled me forward. The love for my family, for others during this most difficult time has propelled me forward, and here we are, able to celebrate in person our students. So I want you to turn to somebody to your right. Don't say anything, just shake your head and say the word love to them. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. I know. Just say it in your head. You don't have to breathe on them. Just go ahead and say love. And love, real quickly, love for me, I'll share right now. It's like an acronym, right? Love, you've done a lot of learning online. So that first letter, L, keep that thirst for knowledge and learning. And then that O, take every opportunity that you can to continue to grow as a human being. And then that V for finding your voice and accepting the voice of others. And then that E in love, be exceptional. Continue to be that exceptional human being that you are. And you've gone through so much. We have gone through so much. Continue to be exceptional. Again, congratulations, students. You have been promoted.
Congratulations, class of 2021. And thank you, Dr. Powers and Dr. Iglesias. Now, please welcome Miss Ashford, one of Potter Junior High's assistant principals.
Good morning. On behalf of our entire team at Potter, we want to thank you for joining us. As we conclude our ceremony, just a few reminders. Your 8th graders are allowed to leave with you following the ceremony. And as you lead, we encourage you to avoid large gatherings. There are photo banners along both entrances, and we just encourage you to exit out of the gate that you entered from. Congratulations, class of 2021, and you are excused. Thank you.
That
That concludes our promotion ceremony. Congratulations, students, you may be dismissed. Baba Booey.